As passengers, we often see airline pilots as aloof figures who stroll through the airport, slipping into the cockpit just before takeoff. We trust them with our lives, yet we rarely consider what they think about us, the passengers. In this video, I want to explain some things that airline pilots wish passengers knew. I hope that by the end of this video, you'll have a new appreciation for the challenges and responsibilities that come with piloting a commercial aircraft. Emergency procedures. One of the first things pilots wish passengers knew is the importance of understanding safety instructions. Many passengers choose to ignore the safety demonstrations, but every aircraft is different, and small details in the safety briefing can make a big difference in an emergency. Pilots may also remind you of the importance of emergency evacuations. If you've ever seen footage of a real evacuation of an aircraft that's on fire, you may notice some people exiting the aircraft slide down the chutes, holding on to their hand luggage. By retrieving their luggage before evacuating the aircraft, they have delayed the people waiting behind them, perhaps nearer the flames and the toxic smoke. Turbulence. Another key point is the unpredictability of turbulence. While turbulence is often the source of anxiety for passengers, most of the time it's not dangerous. Pilots deal with turbulence regularly and are trained to react appropriately. They wish passengers understood that turbulence is a normal part of flying, caused by changes in air pressure, jet streams, or weather conditions. If the seatbelt sign comes on, it's not just for show. Pilots want you to remain seated and buckled up because unexpected turbulence can happen quickly, even when the skies appear calm. And if you're ever one of those unlucky passengers who experience the very rare severe turbulence, you'll be glad you had your seatbelt on. Flight delays. Pilots also want passengers to know that delays are often out of their control. It's easy to blame the airline when a flight is delayed, but pilots are frequently dealing with complex situations behind the scenes. Weather conditions, air traffic control restrictions, industrial action, and technical issues are just a few factors that can cause delays. Pilots are just as eager to get to their destination as you are, but safety always comes first. When a delay happens, it's usually for a good reason, and pilots appreciate your patience and understanding. Weight and balance. Another aspect that pilots wish passengers appreciated more is the significance of weight and balance on the aircraft. When you hear the gate agent asking for volunteers to move seats or requesting that some passengers check their carry-on bags, there's more to it than just convenience. Pilots carefully calculate the aircraft's weight and balance before every flight. An uneven distribution can affect how the plane handles during takeoff, landing, and even in flight. So when a pilot asks for adjustments, it's all about ensuring a safe and smooth journey. Cockpit security and safety protocols. Additionally, pilots would like passengers to know that the cockpit is a highly regulated environment. Some people wonder why they can't just pop in and say hello, especially with kids who might be fascinated by aeroplanes. However, strict security protocols limit access to the cockpit for safety reasons. Pilots are not trying to be unfriendly. They're simply following the rules designed to protect everyone on board. Speaking of safety, pilots want to remind passengers that electronic devices should be switched to aeroplane mode during the flight. While it might seem harmless to leave your phone on, signals from electronic devices can interfere with the aircraft's navigation and communication systems. Modern planes are well shielded against this, but it's better to be safe than sorry. The passenger experience. Lastly, pilots wish passengers knew just how much they care about the passenger's experience. From the outside, it might seem like pilots are solely focused on flying the plane, but they're also aware of what's happening in the cabin. They monitor conditions such as cabin temperature, turbulence levels, and flight progress. And they work closely with the cabin crew to ensure you have a comfortable flight. The aircrew and the cabin crew know that aviation is a competitive business, and they want you to enjoy flying with their airline so that you choose them the next time you book a flight. Flying is an incredible experience that connects us with the world, but it's also a complex operation requiring skill, knowledge, and cooperation from both the crew and passengers. By understanding what pilots wish passengers knew, we can all contribute to a safer and more enjoyable flight experience. So next time you board a plane, keep these insights in mind, and you might just see your flight and your pilots in a whole new light.